After freeing the planet, the Guardians received a call from Carol Danvers requesting their help in her fight against Tony Stark. The team voted if they should go back to help Carol. Kitty voted yes. Once there, she tried to communicate with her old team, the X-Men, but received no response. Then she learned the truth about the whole Civil War situation from Peter's mouth, including the capture of Thanos, and was asked by him to keep this information secret from Gamora. 103. Despite this, Gamora eventually found out and had a big fallout with Quill. The rest of the Guardians felt betrayed as well and decided to leave. Kitty, however, chose to stay with Peter and remained at his and Carol's side until the conclusion of the fight between the latter and Iron Man. When it was all over, she decided to leave Peter like the rest of the Guardians, although in her case, she never provided an explanation why. 104, X-Men Gold Volume 21 Textlist.jpg Kitty leading the X-Men, she returned to her hometown in Chicago, deciding to retire from the heroic life once more and live a normal life. But some weeks after she settled down, Storm called her to meet and, once there, she asked Kitty to rejoin the X-Men. This time as leader of the team. Kitty had her doubts at first, not wanting to get involved in more superhero business anymore. But after she went to Limbo to see the school, memories of her past as an X-Man along with a feeling of no direction for the school convinced her to rejoin the team once more. Her first act as leader was to bring back the school. Not to Westchester, but to New York City's Central Park, where they'd not be hiding anymore. Peter and Kitty were reunited. And despite their initial attempt to move forward only as friends, 105, they reignited their romance and Kitty eventually proposed to Peter, and the two became engaged. 106, however, Kitty backed down at the last second during the wedding ceremony, citing that their messy history together was not a good foundation for a marriage despite their mutual love. 107, X-Men disassembled when Nate Gray returned from seclusion and decided to recreate the world into a utopia for mutants through force. He first kidnapped Kitty. 108, Kitty later got free and opposed Nate's efforts with the other X-Men. When Nate realized that his vision for the world would never come about with the X-Men around, he made them vanish in an instant, including Kitty. 109, 110, Age of X-Men. Kitty and the others were transported to a different reality created by Nate and a life seed in an attempt to create a world where mutants lived in peace, erasing their memories of their previous lives so they didn't resist. 111, Kitty became a member of Murshid and Saba Noor's revolutionary group known as the X-Tracts. She was phased inside a statue of Hope Summers as she was hiding from Department X clerk Iceman. After he left, Kitty came out of the statue to meet up with iBoy, who helped her dodge being caught. 112, Catherine Pride, Earth 616. From Age of X-Man Apocalypse and the X-Tracts Volume 1, 1001.png. Kitty had a menorah in her hand but didn't know what it was. Trevor explained that it was part of an extinct religion known as Judaism, and as he mentioned it, Kitty started to have a flashback of herself with her mother. He asked her if there was something wrong, but she brushed it off like it was nothing. Then out of nowhere, Trevor kissed Kitty, which startled her. Kitty didn't expect that emotional response from Trevor as she wanted it to be special. 112. She was later recalled back to the X-Tracts hideout, the Gilded Tomb, by Noor in order to perform what he called the Perfect X. Kitty placed her hand on Unveil, who used her ability to allow each X-Tract member to focus their minds together in order to share their thoughts and emotions with everyone in the group. 112, Murshid. Noor mentioned his true plans to Kitty and the others as they held a rally in Central Park. The other extracts would travel to Kazakhstan to retrieve Omega Red. 112. Kitty was by Apocalypse's side as he gave a peaceful speech in the middle of Central Park. As the crowd enjoyed the words he spread, the X-Men showed up as they believed what was being preached as heresy. Kitty gathered the crowd together to listen to Ensaba Noor say that they believe in love, not war. 113. Kitty was eventually allowed to return to the real world when Nate decided to allow the mutants. He trapped in his reality to leave after he was made to realize the flaws in his reality and approach. 114. The Marauders Volume 1 2nd Printing Variant Textlist.jpg The Marauders After Charles Xavier and his allies established the mutant-exclusive nation of Krakoa. 115. Kitty found herself somehow unable to pass through the Krakoan gateways, the entry points into Krakoa that were planted all over the world. Only capable of accessing the island by boat, Kitty, now calling herself Kate as a reflection of her